Hi guys, welcome back to Geeks Wargaming and welcome to our latest video. And today I'm going to be doing a build along video for our latest piece of scenery for our bolt action battlefields that's been very kindly supplied by the amazing people at 4GROUND. But before I go into any of that, don't forget to click that subscribe button and hit that bell icon so that you never miss any of our content. And also, why not click that like button to this video as well, because it does massively help us out here at Geeks. But today, we're going to be building the Corner Grocery building from 4GROUND, which is an amazing looking building, and I'm really looking forward to getting into this. I've always had great fun building the 4GROUND kits. I highly recommend checking out their website because they do so many beautiful bits of kit for loads of different gaming systems as well. It's not just bolt action, so highly recommend going to take a look. As you can see, when I've taken out the box, it's still in its cellophane. All of the laser cut MDF is still in here. Now, one of the things I really like about this kit is we have all the Stormfront names across the top, but we have English as well. So if Operation Sea Lion would have happened and the Germans had invaded, you can set this up as a British store. We also have British posters down here as well. So obviously ours is going to be set in Europe, so we're going to go with the German propaganda posters in the windows, but really looking forward to having a go at building this. I think it's just absolutely brilliant. So it is listed as a 4G difficulty rating. So this is not a toy, and it's not meant to be not meant to be for those under 14 years old, which is great because I'm way off being 14. Great. So yes, anyway, it says it's a difficult kit, so we'll see as we go along and build it how much trouble I get into. But yes, let's start the build process. So then guys, you can see that I'm ready to start the build process now. One thing is the acoustics in this room aren't the greatest, so this might be a little bit echoey, and if it is, I'm sorry. I'll try and sort it out in editing, but if I can't, it might be a little bit echoey. Okay, so as you can see, we're ready to start the build process now. Everything's all laid out. I've got my instructions. I've got my trusted super glue ready to go. I had a few comments on some of the videos about why we're not using wood PVA. Basically, I've tried using wood PVA glue in the past, and I found that after a couple of years, they just fall apart. And they're not that strong. Where with trusted Gorilla Glue, it seems to make it a bit more sturdier and survive transport and journeys and stuff, which the wood PVA glue just wasn't doing. So anyway, let's get into the build process. So as you can see, I've now finished page 1 of the instructions, so we can get rid of them. And then basically, I'm really happy with this so far. I think this building is looking pretty good. So we finished the frontage of the shop and all the little decals on that. And then slightly off camera, I glued together the windows. So with the signage in the front. And I've just been doing the door. So we're going to be moving on to page 2, which basically is going to finish off the door and put that into place, and then put the windows in place as well. So we've got another one of these to do, because obviously there's 2 windows at the front. So we've got 2 of them to do, and then they go in. And then we've almost finished the first floor, well, the ground floor, and then we're moving on to the first floor. So as you can see, I've done a few little bits off camera, but the ground floor is now complete. The reason I did it off camera is some of these bits were actually kind of tricky and quite fiddly to get right. So they're the windows especially. So let's take a quick little tour. So we've got the glass in, we've got the front door in. I like the fascia boards across the top as well, they're quite nice. But yeah, Windows are in. Again, they were really tricky. Some of them a little bit bowed, but you know what? Bent glass in the wall, I'm all right with that. And then we've got the details on the inside. So we've got the door and the door in. Now the little side door, that's all done. Just slightly cool. And basically now what we're going to do is start the second floor. So as you can see, I've now finished the second floor. I did that bit off camera just to speed along the video, but we've got the roof left to build, and I will build that on camera. But as we lift this off, this is really beautiful. Stonework across the windows, the gap in here, so it actually fits nice and flush against the first floor. The doors are in, everything's on, so if I then just slot that back on there, it should then clip on nice and easily. He says, as you can't see, there we go. That looks absolutely amazing. So all we've got to do now is finish the roof section, and then we have finished the building. That's all gluing. So what we're going to do now then is we've got the roof pieces to put on. I haven't got my studio light, so I've got the dining room light on. So if it's looking a little bit orange, and I'm looking a little bit orange, that's why. So yeah, we've got the roof panels to put on now, and then we've only got the final touches to do. So basically we're at this stage here on the instructions. So we've only got a couple more panels to do now for the roof, and then it's on to the finishing touches, and then it's job done. So as you can see, the roof is now on and it's in situ. This building looks absolutely fantastic. So the last thing we've got to do now is we've just got to glue the two chimneys on. So I'm just going to look at the instructions. Apparently one goes on here, and then the other one goes down this side, down here. So we're going to get them glued on, and then we'll take a proper look at the building in all of its glory. So as you can see, the building is now complete. The chimneys are on, but the roof, as all 4GROUND products, comes off. I've got to say, this looks absolutely fantastic. So the roof comes off, and then we get onto the first floor with all the doors that we put in earlier and all the touches, and then obviously we've got the ground floor with the shop and the steps going up. And then it is really, really simple to put it all back together. It is literally this quick. It is been a great fun, he says. Really simple to get on when you try and do this on camera. There you go. Great fun to put this building together. Again, I really enjoy doing the 4GROUND kits. I think they are absolutely amazing. They seem to add another depth and detail to the battlefield that I absolutely love. Highly recommend going and check them out. The link to their website will be in the description below. For me, personally, I think the hardest piece for this build was the windows. You probably can't see it on camera. Some of the windows are slightly bowed. You might be able to see it there in the light, but that's just because of the fit into the wooden frames. But you know what? It's fine. I can live with the bowed windows slightly. I think it's a great piece of kit, and I do have another corner building to build as well. So we're going to be able to add an opposite one, which is slightly taller. I think it's about 3 floors. It's going to be a little bit more taller than this one here, but what a great kit to put together. Can't wait to get this onto a bolt action battle report. Thanks for watching, guys. Have you built this building from 4GROUND? Have you built any of the other buildings from 4GROUND? I'd love to hear your comments or read your comments below. But as always, please leave us a like. It does massively help out the channel. Why not subscribe if you haven't done so already? And as always, we'll see you on the next one.